camera bag is packed, and tomorrow I leave for Jasper National Park. I'm going to shoot a location over the weekend called Tangle Peak. That's really my only real objective. If I get that shot, I'll be happy. Even though it's a little bit of a distance, I think it's going to be worth it. There's a fresh snowfall recently. The Athabasca River's flowing, and it should make for some pretty incredible foreground. So my plan is to shoot with a wide angle, my Fuji film 10-24 on my XT-2. Obviously I'm going to bring the tripod and my filters from Lee, and I'm going to give it a shot. I'll be getting up at about 4 o'clock in the morning to make the trip, which should put me there at about 5:30. The light's supposed to get good at about 6:15, 6:30, and be at its best at about 6:45. So I'm going to leave it there for now. I'll pick this video up tomorrow morning bright and early from Tangle Peak. Okay, so I'm here. It's 5:55 in the morning. Well, this is the peak here. I don't know if you can see it. Of course, I don't have the monitor. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get into the river system here, the Athabasca, and use it as foreground to catch this beautiful mountain. So basically what I'm thinking here when I come to a spot like this is that I don't want to ruin the foreground. So I'm going to try to kind of cut backwards first. It's foggy out here. It's a little chilly this morning, but I think the good thing is that it's cleared up. Almost too much. It's kind of to the point where there's not enough clouds. But we'll see what we can get. At least we can see the mountain today. I think the biggest thing with this is you always worry about, with the new location anyway, if you haven't been out to scout it, you kind of always worry about if you're going to miss the light. And PhotoPill said 6:40, so like technically I should have close to an hour. Oh, I got water in my boots. But again, I don't want to be running around when the light gets good. So let's see if we can find some more water here. Oh yeah. So a little bit of a frozen creek. Looks like we should be able to find some beautiful foreground here. I am going to, yeah, just keep looking. And we'll fire this back up when I come across something. Okay, so I found a composition I liked. The light's getting good actually, the clouds are rolling in. I ran all the way back to get the vlogging camera. Now I'm just going to shoot and hopefully get a good shot. This is a pretty epic spot. I'm pretty pumped about it. So this really intense alpine glow going on right now. So I think I'm going to turn this camera off, actually put on my 50-140 and get in tight on some of this kind of really epic light that's happening, this morning glow on these mountain peaks, just while I'm shooting this landscape. I kind of feel like the light's almost done here on Tangle itself. Yeah, not sure how this is going to turn out. You never know until you take a look on the big screen how your shots are going to be, so I'm just hoping for the best at this point. So I'm back. The trip went good. I got an image. I think that I'm going to stop moving my chair here. One thing I didn't get to do was explain my settings when I took this shot. Now there's a good reason for that. So I had a little bit of an accident. And I lost the camera. So just as I was headed back to my tripod to explain the process, explain how long my exposure was, explain my aperture, explain the filters I used, my tripod fell over. And my tripod had this XT-2 on it, and it had the 16mm f1.4 on it, and it had the XT-2 booster on it, as well as a microphone. So as of now, I'm out of camera. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet. I think it gives me reason to look into a dedicated vlogging camera, which I'll probably be doing now that I'm considering doing this all the time. So maybe that's a blessing in disguise. Anyway, I don't know. Hopefully the camera dries out and hopefully everything starts working again. I gotta say I was pretty bummed out to have the camera fall over. Not only did it fall over, I guess I should mention, it fell into the river. Yep, camera, lens, booster, and mic, all gone. So that was a huge bummer. But anyway, I did want to talk about the settings for this image. I'll put it up right here. So I shot this at f11. I commonly shoot at f11. It's kind of the sweet spot I find for the 10 to 24. And and so if I need to focus stack, if I need to blend two images, if I need to blend the foreground and the background, I can usually do that with two, maybe three images. So in doing so, that creates a completely sharp image from front to back. My exposure wasn't super long on this shot. I think it was about 6 seconds. I used two filters. I used a 3-stop neutral density filter, and I used a 3-stop graduated neutral density filter, and that's a soft. So basically, what that means is it's more gradual of a change from dark to light than if it was just like a straight line. Okay, so you get that kind of subtle fade. Often, if you're shooting like a seascape or the prairies or a flat horizon, it's easy to have that hard line graduated neutral density filter. But because I shoot so much in the mountains, I really prefer the soft, gradual, like very gradual dark to light with the filter. Anyway, those are my settings. That's how I shot Tangle Peak. That's what happened to my camera. I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to go camera shopping. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.